Spike from Degrassi High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hey.
And Rick Johnson.
Ho ho.
You're on episode 137, Rock and Roll High School, which is episode 18 of season 3 of Degrassi, The Next Generation. Hannah, who sings Rock and Roll High School?
Well, I know it's a movie. It's a Ramones song in a Ramones movie.
You are correct, Hannah.
Is it a Ramones movie?
It is. Well, yeah.
Movie.
I would consider that to be a Ramones movie. They go to her school.
Yeah, but okay.
What's her school called? It's called Rock and Roll High School.
Have you ever seen Rock and Roll High School Part 2?
No.
I have not, but I've seen Grease 2.
Rock and Roll High School Part 2 is a Corey Feldman joint.
Whoa.
And I'll send you the YouTube link. Listeners, everyone should go watch Rock and Roll High School 2. If all of you, Mike and Hannah, who do you think the replacement for the Ramones is?
What year did this come out?
The Monkey.
1991, maybe? Or 92?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. You're frozen. Rick is frozen. He looks great, though, with his nice, fresh new haircut.
He does. He looks good.
Actually, I don't know if he looks good. He looks
like military school. We can't hear him.
Yeah, he looks like Chet from Weird Science.
Wow.
Don't you think?
He does. He looks tough.
Do you know Chet from Weird Science? Who's Chet?
Of course. Bill Paxton.
Yes.
My movie knowledge is... Weird Science was on in the room when my mom was giving birth to me, actually. That's a fun fact.
Heck yeah. Rick is still frozen. I kind of heard his voice for a second.
Yeah. And he leaned back.
Why is your cup disappearing in the green screen?
I don't know. It's curious. Maybe it's reflecting a little.
I like that you have the bathroom as your background.
I think I should do it from a different place every time.
Rick has frozen in a different pose now. Now he looks like... Oh!
Am I back?
You're back.
Okay.
You're back.
What happened?
Fuck. I don't know. The internet keeps kicking me off.
Yeah,
so
you're sounding a little robotic too. Yeah, electronic. I'm gonna keep charging on this because I got to go back to work. So Craig's determined that he and the guys will be the last band standing.
Yeah.
Ashley has different ideas, and also Joey hurts his back, and Caitlin's ready to nurse him back. I would hurt my back if I knew Caitlin was going to nurse me back to health.
Amen.
I'd break my leg.
Yeah, he was a little too quick to be like, I'll just send her to grandma's. Get out of my house.
Yeah, what's his problem?
Yeah.
Well, he was probably trying to get with Caitlin.
Yeah, but he was.
I
don't think.
Caitlin.
Oh, maybe you're right. With that back, though?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. It's Caitlin.
I mean, you do. You got it.
Hannah. How does it start?
Great.
Oh,
Rick sounds horrible.
We'll just have to live with it.
I'm going to switch off to a different Wi-Fi and see if that...
Oh, my
God.
No.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Okay, we'll keep charging without you.
Go on.
All right, I should be back.
Craig says, he goes up to the thing and he's like, this is perfect for our band, which I was like, this is the first time I'm hearing about Craig's band, whereas Ashley has had 3 at this point.
Yeah.
Well, Craig's had the band in the garage the whole time.
Have they played a show though?
No.
I forgot about that episode.
But PMS has only played one show. It was
That's
a glorious show.
One more.
True. PMS played one show, but Terry and Paige did do a choreographed dance routine. Not that
That's
counts,
true.
but and then Ashley comes up and she's like, out of the way, posers. The real band is coming through, and Craig is like pretty dumb. because he's like, she's still mad at me for dating her and having sex with somebody else. And his friend,
Getting her pregnant.
yeah, and getting her pregnant and then get mad.
What's the big
I
deal?
mean,
This
this whole
episode's, like,
episode is just Craig being aloof. Just being
Yeah.
like, huh?
dumb. Yeah.
Okay, theme. Oh, is that it? I'm sorry to
that's it.
interrupt you, Hannah.
Hold
Please.
on. I want before we go to the theme song, I really want to talk about the graphic design of that flyer and how it's like what I assume a mind of a person with ADHD is like. It's just like just logos everywhere.
Unreadable. I was like, I guess if I saw that flyer, I would stop, but probably not.
I just love that Ashley and Ellie walk up to the flyer to write down the information.
Which,
Does Rick
based on
still
that flyer,
sound like
taken
shit,
a long
Hannah?
time. Does Rick sound like shit? Rick, say something for me.
Rick, say something for me.
No, he sounds
That sounds good.
actually.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. I was very rude by doing that. I was trying to make sure that Rick sounded clear.
Oh,
as
we
day.
were going to say the same thing, which was theme music breaks.
And we're back. Rick, take it from the Jeremiah garage.
Craig is really trying to write lyrics, and he cannot. He's really trying to do that trope where you rhyme things that have the word shun, like education, complication together.
Masturbation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do it. Can't figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I think this is his first song besides that Christmas song.
Which was a great one.
I mean, but that Christmas song was beautifully written.
Yeah.
True. You're
It's
so
too
right.
bad Ashley had to go and screw it all up.
Yeah, we did not get to hear that song enough. Once was not enough.
555 Soul. What is 555 Soul? That's Jimmy's sweatshirt. It says 555 Soul. Is that a Canadian clothing brand?
It's probably the same Canadian clothing brand he's always been wearing.
Okay.
True.
Triple fat soul. 555 soul.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
He does
name-
talk
that's
about
the
that
name
at
of-
one point, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's always wearing a 555 soul.
He's always wearing those.
I'm learning. I would like to ask Rick a question, and I'll first comment, and then you can comment back. So I guess it's not really a question, or it kind of is.
Sure.
They are playing their instruments, in my opinion. Rick, what do you think?
They are not playing their instruments. However, Spinner is playing the drums.
And he's good. He's pretty good.
When he's by himself, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's keeping it at the beginning. He's all
Keeping
over the
time.
place.
Keeping time, not so good. But
Marco is the tell. Marco and Jimmy are the tell. Where it's just like Marco is not playing that bass.
Just downstrokes. Everything is just downstrokes.
No,
Sure,
his hand is randomly placed on the neck, and it looks like a claw. And he is trying to fake it hard. Drake, not even trying. He's like, oh boy, I'm above this.
yeah, I'm sure he was
Jimmy,
like,
Jimmy.
brother.
Sorry, Jimmy is above
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that performance was probably influenced by Drake feeling that Drake was above it.
My note for this is this band is delusional.
Yeah. I wrote, Craig has anger issues and this band sucks.
Yeah. I also love how Spinner just keeps going. Like somebody at some point was like, Spinner, no matter what happens, never stop playing.
Don't stop playing till someone throws something at you.
Yeah.
That's advice that Russell Kwan from the Mummies gave to the drummer for my friend's garage band called the Vulcaneers. He couldn't play drums, but he said, just keep playing, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The same beat. And he wouldn't even use the kick drum. He couldn't coordinate the kick drum.
That
But I'm moving
awesome.
ahead with a question for Hannah. Your thoughts on Ashley's look on this episode?
I got
Listen,
a note.
this has been a year for me being like, maybe Ashley's onto something. Maybe I don't hate Ashley because I think her look in this episode is fun,
Stunning. She's
stunning,
stunning.
and the things she says to Craig are great. They're coming later. I'm not going to spoil it, but some of her zingers are great.
My
And
comment on Ashley's look right now is Ashley punk rock question mark, or is she quote cool mom?
Ooh,
Oh,
she's got a cool
punk.
mom look.
yeah.
She's indie punk. She's great.
She's a hot topic.
Yeah. She would have been my Spike if I was a generation later. Well, probably not, actually.
Makes sense.
No, it really doesn't. Sorry. I'm way off there. I'd like to see if Hannah can recite Ashley's poem.
See, I knew this was going to happen, so I wrote down all the lyrics.
Okay.
First of all, she has weird pronunciations of some of these words, which I thought was also a little spice that gave it extra meaning. But she said, black twisted agony, like agony. The fires of chaos burn on. Run for her tombstone. Run for her tombstone before it's too late. The blood runs cold in her veins.
It seemed like Craig really liked it. He was smiling, laughing.
I just think she gets burned so many times in this class for her poems, and she just keeps coming back for more.
I love that she is completely aloof to why nobody likes her poems. She's just like, why didn't anybody like this? Like, I don't understand.
And she said she wrote it about a girl in the Spanish something.
I don't recall why she wrote it. All I can recall is I enjoyed it.
You would listen to a song if those were the lyrics.
Heck yeah. Especially if it was like a dance hit, a little pop sensibility.
Ooh. You know what? Maybe.
What do you think of Joey Jeremiah's pleated pants, like used car salesman suit pants?
Pleated pants are the worst.
Amen, sister. Amen.
I had a moment looking at Joey this episode where I was like, that's really him. That's the kid from Degrassi. Hi, this is what they did to him. They made him like this.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Maybe it's a short limb that is just what Joey showed up to wearing in this. He came to the set wearing that outfit.
Yeah.
100%. That's his style.
Okay.
Oh no, he's got to wear. Well, yeah, actually, I take that back. You might be right, but it's not like this is what he wears. Never mind. You're right.
Pleated pants.
You're telling me that you can't see Pat Mastroianni just showing up in pleated pants somewhere?
Well, they're probably saying you got to dress up in like nice clothes, and so that's his nice clothes. So yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. You're right.
Wow.
Look how cute Angela is. It's a cute little daughter. She breaks
Got
the
a
eggs.
bad attitude.
All of her lines in this scene are overdubbed by somebody else. This is not her voice.
You don't think?
No.
I
It's
don't know
all
about
it's
that.
all ADR.
You sure?
I swear. It's like Manny doing her sister's voice.
Oh no.
It's weird.
Okay. I'm gonna now move to the record store. There's a Dropkick Murphys placement ad, one of the listening stations. I wonder if Degrassi reached out to Epitaph for like placement, or I don't know how that works.
It was probably just there, I assume.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
Big
interesting
label.
to me that in Degrassi High and Junior High, and so far, up till now, I feel like they've named only like made up bands, but then all of a sudden they've kind of just given up. They just like naming real people.
Yeah. I miss listening stations.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't miss going out to record stores anymore. I like that I can just listen to everything on my computer and just buy it.
Bad record label owner.
I know, but it's true.
With a broken toilet.
Well, I still haven't fixed my toilet, my
You
gosh.
still gotta call me. You gotta call me. I'll walk you through it.
Ashley and Craig, they run into each other at the record store. What is happening here, Hannah? I can't recall.
I think they're just both looking for inspo for their big rock out performance. But Ashley sees him first and she's like, I'm gonna leave. And he's like, I have something to say. Again, Craig is so stupid. He's like, I have something to say. She's like, if you have something to say, I would love to hear it. And he's
Well,
like,
she's like, do you want to say something to me? Like she initiates that conversation for like him to apologize.
And he goes, yeah, I do.
Yeah, dude.
And he's like, I'm sorry I made fun of your poem earlier. And she's like, is that it? And he's like, pretty much.
Does Craig keep looking crazier and crazier every episode? Like he's getting like crazy bags under his eyes, like he hasn't been sleeping.
It seems to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Which would emotionally track with a young man caught in his crimes that he did.
What does he say to her?
He's just sorry I made fun of your song.
Yeah,
basically.
that's it.
And then Ashley's like, you motherfucker. You're not going to apologize for cheating on me and getting somebody else pregnant?
But there seemed to be like a sense of civility in her. And was she not angry or?
Oh, she's pissed.
Did she accept it?
I think she wanted an apology. But
she wanted an apology for what Greg should have apologized to her for.
Yeah.
Got it. But didn't he already do that?
No.
Episodes ago?
No,
okay.
He did not.
Jeremiah is on the couch. Caitlin has a towel, I believe, as a cape.
She's doing too much.
And she's trying. She's trying to win him back. Or she's.
I think she's just trying to win Angela's. She wants to prove that she can be a mom.
Yeah, she's got baby fever.
Okay.
She's trying to have it all because she's successful and she's a woman.
I think there was a missed opportunity in this scene when Caitlin's like, just watch, I can be a super, I can take care of Angela. She should have like flipped the cape back and like ran up the stairs like,
that I would have screamed if I saw it.
Why isn't Rick a writer?
I know. Linda Schuyler, I know you're listening. Please employ me.
I know you listen every week.
Yeah. Please.
The talent show rehearsals, I believe it's like the rafters or the bleachers, the clientele sitting in the bleachers of the people who are going to be in this Battle of the Bands are awesome. Yeah. You have some great looking people, a lot of there's a mohawk, like sideways cap, beanie. Love it.
Did anyone notice that other band that I really wanted to know what they sounded like?
No. What do they look like?
They just look like they would sound like a Simple Plan or something.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're probably who really won.
Well, as we learned, they did not win.
True.
Is Ashley, while she's doing the rehearsal, she's just looking at Craig the entire time while she's singing?
Yeah. Kind of. It's a bad one.
Yeah, she's doing that because she's angry, but she's also like trying to seduce him where he's just like, I love her. No?
I think she's over Craig.
I
know, but she is, but she's trying to just make him go, oh my God, I blew it. That kind of seduction. No?
I think, she would love for him to be like, please take me back. But I think the joy would come from rejecting him.
Jimmy does not look very confident now after seeing Ashley's band. He's just like shaking his head like, oh God.
They were so bad for their rehearsal. It was so bad. I think it's the worst band I've ever heard in my life.
Wow. Jeez Louise.
Well, you didn't see my high school bands, Rick.
I saw that one high school band where you did that amazing kick.
Yeah, well, that was where I peaked in my life. Was that kick? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
Back to the Jeremiah household. Caitlin has made breakfast for everybody. She's trying to multitask in addition to getting ready for work. She's made oatmeal for Angela, and Angela does not like it. She wants chocolate chip pancakes.
No, she just wants pancakes
Pancakes.
Yeah.
with syrup.
Yeah, this is not a move that would have flown in my household if I was like, I hate this breakfast that you made. Wouldn't have been good.
Can we talk about the insanity that is the amount of oatmeal that Caitlin has made?
A pot. And Joey's not eating it. Joey's eating eggs.
Eggs and toast. There is so much oatmeal on the
Why
stove.
so much? Yeah.
And there's a box still next to it. Like she's like, might make more. Like, and I don't blame Angela for not like plain oatmeal.
Oh no, it had some like raisins or something in there.
Ugh, no, I'll eat the instant packets that had like peaches and cream. That used to be my jam.
All right.
I enjoy oatmeal. I would put walnuts. I would put raisins, a little bit of brown sugar, perhaps. Cranberries, perhaps. There's a lot of stuff you can put. A little granola. Yum,
Yeah.
yum.
Yeah.
I do love granola.
Well, when you make oatmeal, do you make a literal
Vat.
vat of oatmeal?
I do. I microwave it. I use a single one, make enough for myself.
Yeah.
I might have some oatmeal later today.
All right.
And you're gonna put honey and bunches of oats in there and stuff, and nuts and bolts and stuff.
We'll put in nuts and bolts. Yes. No. I will put cranberries, raisins, walnuts, and maybe a little flaxseed, maybe a little hemp seeds.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're healthy. See,
I'm trying because, man, I'm a fat ass right now. I'm just.
You think
disgusting.
oatmeal is going to make you skinny?
If that's all I eat
Yeah,
forever.
that's true.
let's all do that for a month. We'll just eat oatmeal.
All right.
I don't want to put nuts in mine. I guess it's gonna be plain.
You don't like nuts?
Not in my bread. I don't actually. I'll eat like because I love salty food. I'll eat a salty peanut or a salty pistachio, but I don't want a nut in my bread. When that happens, I get
You
so
freak
mad.
out? Oh, picky
I
eater.
just don't like to eat. Don't get.
So I understand that the entire construct of this vat of oatmeal is because she's going to drop her phone in it, and it probably seems slightly more realistic. But I'm still on my vat of oatmeal is bullshit
Yeah,
game.
I'm with you.
Strong take there.
Well, it wouldn't have been as funny if she had like dropped her phone. If she had dropped the phone in pancake batter, that would have been funny.
Well, that would have
If
been
she
good.
had dropped it in a sizzling pan of bacon, that would have made me laugh.
Yeah, she could have literally dropped that phone into any breakfast device, and it would have been great.
The toaster.
Yeah, some over easy egg.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Why do I think it's so funny?
I don't know.
It's not.
It's not that funny.
Can we talk about the
No,
It
most
would have been
important
funnier
thing?
though.
The most important thing that happens in this episode.
Oh,
You know
thank you.
what it is? The birth of Drake, the rapper.
Isn't that something?
Yeah,
What does he do? Explain.
he raps.
He does a very chauvinistic male rap, but you can kind of hear a little
that's
Drake
right.
coming through.
Him and Spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. They should have broke off from the group and
Honestly, yeah.
done their project. Marco seems very disturbed by it though. Marco's hair is so good right now.
Marco's hair. I also watched ahead after this because I was like, had some more time. I was like, I'll just leave this on. It doesn't get better. Like this season, it's a wash for Marco's hair. It looks like a wig that he dropped and then just put right back on.
I love that the screen grab of the next episode has been showing up in my YouTube feed for a literal year, and I'm finally gonna see what this.
What's the picture?
It's a picture. I mean, we're jumping ahead, but it's a picture of JT like in a jersey with a like a puppet, and he's like,
Yeah, I love it.
back to backing it.
I love it.
God, I don't even know what episode that is, but I'll find out next week.
Do you think the line "Shut up, girl, and make my lunch" is appropriate?
Of course
Um,
not. God, Rick.
It depends on the
Please.
context.
Do you
No.
think? Do you think if that lunch was a vat of oatmeal, it would be?
No.
Shut up, girl, and make me a vat of oatmeal. Don't drop my phone in there, please. Yeah.
There have been times where I've been very hungry and I would have been very grateful for that of oatmeal. No seasoning, just the oatmeal.
I just
Because
don't believe that you would crave that.
I mean, it's not about cravings, it's about survival, Hannah. You didn't grow up on the streets like me.
Well,
Just trying to find
Mike,
my next meal. Yeah.
challenge. If someone gave you $600,
Yeah.
okay, would you eat only oatmeal for a year? The oatmeal is provided.
$600?
Not a chance, man. I'd do it for $1 million, yes.
All right.
$1 million?
Yeah.
Now that's high.
I'd have to get supplements though. You couldn't I guess you could survive. I'd have to eat, yeah, as long as I could do vitamins.
You can sprinkle. You can sprinkle.
So you could sprinkle like a nut for protein.
Yeah, $600. Sure, let's go back to that.
Oh no, it would have to be higher than $600
And drop it in prime rib in that thing.
for a year.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I
how
would do
terrible would prime rib in an oatmeal be?
Maybe not bad. Sometimes oatmeal's a little salty.
Yeah.
Isn't it like kind of almost grits? Like they're kind of.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, it's
It
not.
Why not? It could be.
It's not
could
great.
put
You need
butter
to
in
use your
oatmeal?
imagination.
I guess
You
you
should
could
open
put-
your mind.
I would do it for $100,000.
Heck yeah.
I thought you were gonna be like, I will do it for $100. I was like, Mike, you want to go in halvesies on this?
The bidding war begins.
I like that Rick's selling point was, oh, you don't have to pay for the oatmeal. Like, oh, big deal.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rick.
Depending on the
How much
oatmeal,
would
it
a
could get
year's worth of
pricey.
oatmeal cost in bulk? It would probably be
Probably
like
$600, probably.
Yeah. it would
I'd
cost
like
that.
to move forward here, and we'll just get to the most important part of this episode, which I believe is the outfits. Ashley, Paige, Hazel, Ellie, which is a picture of Craig, surrounded by fire, I believe.
Yeah. Hell hath no fury.
I want that shirt so bad.
I want to know.
Someone hasn't made it.
I bet it's on the
I feel like
internet.
I feel like I've looked for it.
You're right. Oh, really? Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds like me.
How many ounces of water have you drank today? I'm trying to drink 120 ounces a day.
Oh my god, you and the water and the oatmeal. I've drank zero
Are you
water. today.
drinking hot water right now?
No, it's just green tea and just
Oh, okay.
popping in hot water,
Yeah.
peeing. You haven't drank water today? It's
No, but
freaking 6:35.
I was asleep for a lot of today.
What time did you go to bed?
I got home from work at like 2 a.m. and then, or like 1.
What's the mass scene like at your job these days?
It's loosening up. It's loosening up, that's for sure. And you know what? I kind of love it. I'm kind of excited for everyone to be hanging out and summer nights and stuff. I love a good time. I really last night I was like, this is fun. I'm having a good time and I'm not scared, which I was during the pandemic.
Yeah, the owner of the venue, right before we got on the call, texted me as like, guess what time it is? It's time for you to come back to work in July. Yeah. I was like, cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
yeah.
Good.
So
Good. How much did you make in tips last night?
Like 150, but the tips situation has definitely changed since the max capacity is at 50 no matter how many people you have on and how many people you need, so that sucks, especially if you're a bartender, but because you can't have seats at the bar. So but like I said, everything's opening back up and everyone's vaxxed, so that's like nice. Well, everyone is vaxxed.
Are you giving hugs to your coworkers?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Should I?
What's Liberty's job? Is she stage manager?
Stage manager.
Yeah.
Okay. What did she say?
Well,
Rick, what do you have to say, Rick? What's going on?
So, Liberty is pushing Craig's band on the stage because Hell Hath No Fury straight up just killed it.
Yeah.
I am very upset that they did not win.
They should have won.
Yeah.
I think the Craig song was dumb.
Yeah.
But why is everyone laughing at Spinner?
Well, everyone's laughing at Spinner because the name of Craig's band is the Downtown Sasquatch.
Oh, I like that.
Going, woo!
Yeah.
Did we skip over when Craig goes, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry?
Yeah.
We skip over
Tell
that?
us about that. Tell us about that, Hannah.
It's just one of my favorite parts because well, also there's a couple of parts of this episode that I love. So first of all, I love when he's like, if you hadn't been such a prude, I wouldn't have even been with Manny. And she's like, well, I thought you loved Manny. So that's fun. And he's like, if you don't stop this, I'm gonna, and she's like, fuck more grade 9s. She doesn't say fuck, but, and then later on, he's like, what is it gonna take? He's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What is it gonna take for you to give, I forget what he says. But she says, until you mean it.
You love it.
I love when he's yelling, I'm sorry.
You like because it's so Canadian accented out?
Yeah.
Okay, Craig triumphantly, oh, is that the right word? Walks to the stage kind of slowly and he says, what? Rick?
I can't remember what he says. I just remember the count off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my favorite part of this episode, bar none, is when it starts going well immediately, the look on Marco's face.
First of all, also, brand new song. Not the same song.
I'm watching it now, sorry. I just saw his face. Holy moly. I see the Simple Plan band too. You're talking about.
Yeah.
Sitting next to the girls.
So this is a very obscure reference, but there was a short-lived VH1 show called Bands on the Run, where it was like a band competition. And the bass player for a band called Soul Cracker has the same exact look on that face as Marco has on his face the whole time during that show. And it brings me so much joy to see it in a different setting. It's amazing. Also, the fact that Marco's shirt just is rock and roll.
Yeah, he's barely in this band.
I just like the crowd reaction to the song.
That song's not that good. It's not better than Ashley's song.
The reaction when Craig hits that high note and you just hear crowd noise go, yeah!
And then Ashley doesn't know what to think because she's like, she wants to hate it, but she's at the same time, she's like, this is really good. I love him.
And it's such an apology that she wanted.
And they're just gazing into each other's eyes. Yes.
Upstairs, downstairs?
I'm doing a podcast right now. I'm sorry. I'm recording a podcast right now. I'm sorry.
Do you have a pile? Do you save your mother's mail?
Can I go back? Sorry. Okay, where are we?
So scared.
Can you edit that?
I'm leaving it.
You're gonna leave it in? Okay, that's fine.
I just saw 12-year-old Mike Park come out.
Really? What was my reaction?
You were like,
oh,
please.
I'm looking forward to watching that back there.
Yeah, it was like you got caught doing something you weren't supposed to do.
Like surfing
or something.
Okay, let's finish this episode up. Craig's band wins. Caitlin and Joey are on the couch, and what's going on there?
Caitlin's like, I sounded like my mom.
I said Missy.
I thought I was like over this subplot, but after the oatmeal.
It's a throwaway plot. I mean,
Right.
Basically, because she yelled at Angela, which we didn't talk about, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so go by that. They've won. They're celebrating 2 days in the recording studio. Ashley comes and congratulates Craig, says good job.
They shouldn't have won.
No.
Ashley's song was better. Am I right?
Yeah. Ashley's
you're
song
right.
Ashley's song sounds like that band in Veruca Salt. I really liked it. I was trying to figure out who wrote it. There's a serious lack of credits on these on the IMDb for these episodes.
For like the music too.
For the music, I updated last week's to
Every once in a while when I do the TikToks, I try to match the songs so that I don't have to like use the audio from the episode.
Yeah.
And like you're right, I can like it's almost impossible to find. I have to like type in the lyrics if I can like hear them directly, but so annoying.
Interesting. Anyhow, the episode is over. Ashley says good job, and Craig is kind of like, whoa, great, I guess.
He's like, saying I'm sorry does have its powers.
Yeah. But next week, I guess you're excited about next week. Next week's episode, I believe. Everyone.
I'm just excited to figure out what
The
JT is doing.
the screen grab.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty good episode, I'll say.
All right. Until next week, I will talk to you then. Have a good one, and keep smiling.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.